Yo, what's good, YouTube? Hey, look. So here's the situation of the matter, bro. It's actually kind of crazy because it's only 12 a.m. and I wanted to stream later. But niggas in the chat thought I was a fake demon. They thought I wouldn't do a reaction by myself, and guess what? I'm going to. Jokes on them. Oh, let's play the sad music. No, jokes on them, gang. So we got a couple videos today. First video is going to be me reacting to the Adam22 situation, bro. Y'all know I love my drama. Y'all know I love that shit. Okay? I love that shit. So, we're gonna do today, we're gonna react to it. We're gonna find out. Cause let's be honest, bro. Look, I'll save this. Actually, no, I'll start it off like this. I think it's weird, right? Okay, so sure. You go into a relationship and you know your partner is a porn star, right? Or a corn star. Don't demonetize me, please. But you know they're a corn star, right? No matter if you had threesomes in the past or whatever the fuck, that's different. That's threesomes. Instead, you're doing filmed footage of your wife taking the biggest phallic pieces that she could take, okay? And so it just felt like it was coming to a point because it was like, okay, I wanted you to do this one with Jason. Okay, the crazy part is that I know his name. That's how bad this beef is. So you want to do one with him, right? Of course, I get it because like she's a corn star and you want to make money, and y'all have your own show where y'all have interactions with other people. Makes sense. And so when it comes down to it, though, then she starts doing another scene with him. Did she do 3 scenes? I think she did 2. She did multiple. Oh my god, my chat is still chatting. I already told them, bro. They called me a fake demon and thought I wasn't ending stream. You see how they end the stream now? Yeah, they thought I was a fake demon. I'm not. So I'm gonna turn my chat off. But it's just it gets to a point, and then I saw her working with other people other than Jason. Like she working with all these different people, bro. And it's like it gets to a point. It's like okay, yeah, you let her do it one time, cool. And it's not letting her. By the way, I don't want it to make it seem that way. I just mean in a relationship, it shouldn't happen at all, in my opinion. But I get the amount of work that she's in and the fact that he knew that she was this when it happened. So we stuck at a crossroads, okay? And it's crazy because then you fight the dude that she ended up right, and you lose in the first 2 seconds. Gang, you lose in the first 2 seconds. So it's like it's over for you. It's weird. And then after you lost the fight, she did way more scenes with different people. And let's keep it a buck. They shit was, and she just letting them pile drive her, gang. And like I know some lore about this because I've watched these videos, and she was like, or he was like, and both of them was like, oh well, we're not gonna like like our cutoff is kissing. We're not gonna let nobody kiss, bro. To me, kissing is the least of my concerns if it comes to that. They eating they the, and then they putting in the other part. Gang, no, gang, no. You gotta go, bro. You gotta go. And then when I saw her doing a bunch of other scenes with a bunch of different people, that just gives me the idea you give an inch, they take a mile. It's really that simple. So let's go ahead and react. Let's see what the real scoop is. I've been waiting all day. I've been waiting all day to react to this with y'all. And I wanted to react with the chat, but they think I'm a fake demon, bro. I will end the stream. I don't give a fuck. They try to gaslight me too. They talking about it's manipulation. W manipulation.
Discussed that in the future you may see the 22
video unavailable. Did they copyright, bro? No, there's no way they copyrighted, bro. There's no way they copyrighted, bro. They copyrighted him. And look, shout out to my other boy that I'm finna watch right now to react to it. Cause look, I could pick that up myself. I'm a reactor, bro. Look, when I do a full length video, it's gonna be like 2 hours. They copyrighted, bro. All right, let's see. There's a different video though. Don't worry. They copyrighted.
So the last time we caught up with Adam22, he had announced that his No Jumper brand was failing.
So there's something that I've been hiding from you guys. No Jumper is going broke.
And then most recently, he did get destroyed in the boxing ring by his biggest adversary, Jason Love.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. If my wife is there with the dude that I boned, that's already a no-go. I'm gonna be honest. I would never put myself in a position to fight a person that hit my wife, but let alone a big black, like, huge ab boy. Because you're not winning that fight. He lost in 30 seconds. You're not winning that.
Oh, no. Oh my God. No. No way. Oh. Wait. No. What's going on?
Yeah, that's sad. That's terrible.
So not only did Jason have his girl screaming while biting the sheets, but he then once again had Adam begging for mercy in the corner. And really, Jason kinda just served as a master key of sorts for his wife, Lena.
I know what you guys do.
Guys, why?
Look, even if it is one of those things where it's an open relationship or whatever, I think it's like a little bit of a different level when you're doing pornography, right? And everybody on the internet can see your wife getting plastered in semen for multiple different people. That's insane. I have no problem with a threesome. Like, I feel like a threesome is a little extra in my opinion because I like to, you know what I'm saying? I like to stick to one task. I could go ahead and multitask, but I'd rather stick to one. But you watch that, and he probably didn't watch it. Well, let's be honest, bro. If your wife is like with other people, you probably gonna watch it. So it's like you watching that, and it's like, yo, gang, like it come to a point. I'm not going. And then she goes for a second round, and like then she goes for another person, and then you're doing a threesome with another dude, and where y'all both like y'all emptying yourselves on her together collectively. That's cuck behavior, bro. I can't. I would never have a threesome with another dude. And like it's really weird, like the way I put it, because I am non-binary, just in case y'all know. Oh, click off the video, pussies. But it's like I would never do that with like a friend or something like that. Like, unless it was like a girl that was just ready to go. It's like in the spur of the moment, I might. I'm not gonna lie. But overall, I'm just not down with that. So it's like it's just weird. Like you gotta call that out, bro. And like his only stipulation was not kissing. Bro, if someone empties inside of my girl, you have to go. Dead ass.
Oh my gosh, you said it.
I'm the wife.
Where's Adam?
He's working. I'm working, you know.
Because ever since Adam opened up that can of worms and agreed
Bitch, you in a random car. What do you mean by you're working?
For her to perform with him, she has essentially gone on this world tour, performing her greatest hits all around the country with all sorts of men.
In the future, you may see the 22ster, Lena the Plug, and Jason Love in a big old sandwich.
And this is really
I would never say that about my. And here's the thing, like if it's your girlfriend, that's one thing. If it's your wife, it's like also understandable because you have to come to that agreement, right? But it does come to a point where it's like it's publicized. Y'all have a daughter together. Like it's levels to this, and it just doesn't make any sense.
really what I warned Adam about years ago when he decided that fast money was everything to him, fully leaning into the role of the guy who likes to sit in the corner and watch his girl get plowed like
You role playing with a cutout of the dude that stuck a 12-inch into your wife. Not even your girlfriend, into your wife. And you're smiling. I know it might be tears behind that smile, but I still wouldn't even do this, bro. That's bad. That's bad.
a field of potatoes. And so in this first clip, guys, this was literally the night that Adam lost his fight to Jason. And you know, I guess the wife did not want to go home with the loser, and so she ended up at Jason's house.
I'm sorry to sound alert y'all, spam, but like I don't care, bro. Here's the thing. I know Adam22 been losing money for a very long time. But it's never that deep. Your girl is going to his house after you just lost a fight in 30 seconds to him. Oh my God. That is sad.
Making little Instagram reels and whatnot.
Also, if you're new to this channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. I do pause a lot. You're here for a reaction. So if I pause a lot, shut up, please.
I mean, honestly, at this point, from what I've seen on her Instagram profile, I think that she actually spends more time with this guy than she does the 22ster.
I'm going to keep it 1,000, gang. Let's just be devil's advocate, right? If she just did the scene, right? Cool, right? Let's play devil's advocate. She just does the scene. Cool, right? But if you just hanging out with him on a normal basis, no. No. We're not doing that. You're not hanging out with him for TikToks and shit. That's not going to happen. Y'all gonna do the pee scene, and that's it.
Oh, baby. I missed him. Let's never fight again.
I mean, I'm dead serious when I say that this guy
That's
might go
sad.
down as the most
That's
sold
actually sad.
reputation in internet history.
Bro, it's just sad because people love so much money that they're willing to do anything. His own wife is in the comments. Love is love, baby. Seeing you two together does something to me. It's like, whoa. That's OD. And then you got a random nigga in the comments talking about, you strong, my boy. That nigga had never got no in his life.
Like, even with people
God,
like
he never have.
EDP445 running around,
fuck?
somehow I think that Adam's reputation is more in the dirt. Either way, guys, the reason I'm making this video is because I did see this headline on...
Why is this nigga in 420p? Hello? Yeah, it's 180. Gang, you record this off your webcam? Lock in, Jamari.
Twitter yesterday.
You're the only video I can watch right now. Hold up. Now you make me want to watch a different video, my nigga. Like, what is this? Damn, they really made him take the vid down? Damn. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow, though, to be fair.
Exclusive. Lena the Plug files for divorce from Adam22. And it's really just one of those things, guys, where when you look into their eyes...
Let's be honest, bro. Here's the thing. I'm not going to put this on porn stars in general. I'm not. What I'm going to put this on is the fact that you came into a relationship knowing your wife is promiscuous. And I don't know what exactly promiscuous means, but I don't want to put that in a bad light. I want to put that in a way that she is very sexually driven, okay? And y'all been married forever. She used to your dick, bro. Y'all do a show where y'all fuck porn stars. She's used to that. And then you also got to remember she was an actress before that. And she loved doing that. So it's like, you can't expect her to completely cut it off because you didn't. You let her do it. You let her get multiple in her. You let her get multiple on her face, her ad, in her, all of the things, gang. So it's like, you can't be surprised when you get divorced, especially after all this time. Because it's like, they also have a daughter, too, that I know of. And I think she's like, what, 6 now? So it's like, bro, that's a perfect age. Like, see ya. Like, you feel me? Like, you raising your child, you're like, oh, I want them to be happy in a happy household. But, gang, you get to a point. Bro, when I see my wife taking big and bigger in her shit, it's over. It's over, bro. And it got even more disrespectful after time goes on, bro. Like, if you let your wife get that little pedicure facial type shit, bro, you got a problem. You got a problem, bro. Kissing means nothing. I feel like kissing is the least messed up part about it all.
There's just really no semblance of a soul there. Very similar to Mr. Beast, where the smile just does not reach this region of his face. Lena the Plug is pulling the plug on her marriage with Adam22. Lena filed for divorce docs in LA County without a lawyer on June 1st, which happens to be her birthday, and wants legal and physical custody of their 5-year-old
Damn, that was 4 days ago? Damn.
daughter. They claim that Lena says she does not and wants legal and physical custody of their 5-year-old daughter. They claim that Lena says she does not have a job, and that her only income is a $3,000 payment of monthly spousal support from Adam. Also making it sound here like
Oh. Wait, okay, now this changes things a little bit. By the way, YouTube, chill. I got boxes right here. I'm trying to donate to Goodwill, so I'm a good person, obviously. Chill on me. But gang, so wait. This is all hearsay, but this also makes it even more of a reason, right? So you're taking basically 100% of her profit that she's getting from taking all of these in her, and for you being able to have the biggest fantasies of your life with the most prolific P-stars that you can have. And I'm gonna be honest, with a motherfucker like Adam22, I'm not surprised by that. In the slightest. I'm not surprised by that. I believe that he would do some shit like that. So, oof.
she has no control over the revenue that she generates on her dirty page. I have no access to any financial resources in this marriage or actual financial information, so all amounts entered are estimates. So it honestly sounds to me like they wanted to file this maybe for the promotion, but she also did not want to disclose her income because these documents are like public record, so maybe they threw the thing in there about the custody of the daughter just to make the entire situation seem more realistic. Either way,
if it's publicity, I think this is like the lowest of the lowest, bro. Cause it's like, I'm sorry, Jamari.
Adam would
I'm sorry. I'm only 3 minutes. I'm gonna let Jamari cook. But last point I'm gonna say is, even if it's for the point of publicity or whatever, it's weird to do a court case where like you're being like, oh, I don't make no money, blah 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 blah. He played like it's just that's weird, and especially because they're millionaires, by the way. So it's like I don't know. When I become a millionaire, bro, I have no reason or any thought to try to get richer than rich. I'm good where I'm at, man. I'm good where I'm at right now. Like, even if I had more money, I'm good. And here's the thing. More than not. Sorry, I'm choking. Ah! More than not, I'd rather spend it on myself. Or my girl. I don't need no more money.
respond to the news by saying,
Or my family, by the way. By the way. Oh, no, I get hiccups.
all black women who want to date me, please DM me. I will buy you a car. He would then share a post to Twitter where he says, man, where the black women at? To which DJ Vlad would reply, once you go black, trust me. And listen, Vlad, that is a lesson that Adam learned long ago. You know, obviously there's two types of learners out there, people that like to get that hands-on experience. And then obviously you have those other people that need like a third-person point of view. Maybe they like to sit in the corner with some popcorn, maybe a little cherry slushy from the gas station.
This gotta be the high.
And of course his handy
this gotta be the high. I'm sorry, Jamari. This gotta be the highest paying cuck you ever had seen. On God.
handy camcorder. And I feel like this clip right here pretty much does sum up Adam's legacy online at this point.
What's that boy name got Leonard?
No queefing. Jason Love.
Jason.
Yeah.
The Love.
Jason Love.
The Love Dog.
I watched the
The
whole
Love
video.
vote.
Dude, I watched the whole video.
How was that?
Boy, slow pushed it up and I made it about.
I told her no queefing. My
My
one rule.
Yeah, that's
no
one.
queefs.
That's my top three. One watching
For
that
real?
squiggle and sperm.
Oh, I appreciate the
I ain't even
support.
watching shit. I gotta check it out.
Yeah, shit. What?
Yeah, we gonna watch them.
Big fan scene of all time. Most money ever earned from a scene ever. That's my baby.
And it is just hilarious
That's my
to hear Adam
baby.
talk
We earn the most off of a corn scene that we ever have. Clap, I guess. Can we clap? Can we? All right. Let's clap. Let's clap for that.
like he is so proud, like she just won
Jesus.
some sort of Nobel Prize. Either way, after this divorce news really started to catch some steam, Adam would return to Twitter to say, y'all got me fucked up, sharing this infamous meme, only replacing the guy with Jason Love. And this clip right here really just puts on display how fast things can escalate, as I believe this was only a couple of months back when Adam was out here promoting the fight.
I would like for you to clarify that there was in no way any kind of emotional connection. This is not a date. This is not her boyfriend on the side. She's a happily married woman,
Maybe not anymore.
occasionally allowed to step outside into the streets and behave like a low down, dirty on camera. This doesn't trick.
Oh my God, I was muted. I hate myself.
Into our real life. It's just content.
Yeah, I don't get, guys, how you can say, oh, it's not trickling into our real life, when obviously
Have
one
fun
day
with that
it is
muted
going
clip.
to have
I'm
some
not-
very real
I'm not editing
consequences
this.
for their daughter.
I
care.
don't know. It's only been a few guys in the last 10
Don't care.
years, but they like to make it seem like I'm sleeping with a new guy every day.
Yeah, it's like 4 guys.
In 10 years.
I mean, now, guys, like I said earlier, you can literally see it documented on her Instagram page that it does seem like there's a new guy every single day. And I wanted to show you guys this clip because it really does put on display, like, how out of touch with reality they truly are.
I did the scene with Jason. We had a little fun little press run.
Hold on.
And I haven't seen him since the scene. I don't know when the next time I'm going to see him is, you know? People just can't really believe that could be the case. It's like, oh, she's still thinking about him. She's behind Adam's back. Like, everyone just makes these little backstories because it is all of their fears in their relationships. I think.
Keep in mind, this was after she did the very first scene with Jason, and since then, it's pretty obvious just looking at her social media pages that she has now linked up with the guy dozens of times. And I also just want to say, like, anyone in a normal, healthy relationship where they've actually built trust with another person is not consistently worried about ending up like Adam and just being this cuck.
Look, I'm trying to let my boy Jamari talk. He's so right. Look, I'm willing to play devil's advocate. Let's say, okay, my girl, she do corn, right? We do it together, actually. Okay, she want to do this scene. We make millions of dollars off the scene. She getting some BBC because I'm a little white fucking loser. So that's going to make mad money. I'm a cuck. I'm a loser. But then to have her do it again, and then for her to do it with other people, solo, it was a recipe for disaster, bro. It was.
Everyone just makes these little backstories because it is all of their fears in their relationships. I think it also really pissed them off that I'm in this relationship with Adam and Adam like allowed me to go do this thing because they think in some way that I'm going to influence their wife or their girlfriend to request the same thing, or like I'm sort of normalizing it.
Yeah, guys, if anyone out there's partner is using Adam22 and his wife as some sort of barometer for their own relationship, I really do believe that it would be in that person's best interest to kick that person to the curb, because they are clearly mentally unstable. I mean, imagine your girl coming to you and being like, oh, Adam let Lena do it, let me go bang this guy from work. I mean, to me, this is really just her trying to rationalize in her own head how this entire narrative has really destroyed Adam's reputation. Because this clip right here really just goes to show how much respect the average man has for Adam at this point.
Gonna be respect. You gonna respect me too, though. You throwing all these shots and
But
shit.
how am I going to respect you when you're somebody who's realistically only
Zero
known
respect.
for getting the dog shit beat out
I
of
say
you?
the same shit for you. You only known for getting your wife getting by other niggas. By BB.
Yeah, I don't know how much more we have to discuss at this point.
I mean, you can tell just by the
Oh my God. It's so funny because it's like this nigga act like he unfazed. He don't give a fuck. He's the one in charge. But let's be honest, bro. The wife is always in charge. And the fact that a nigga just said because you try to bitch him. Let's give it a buck. And I don't like Dean. I feel like I might be able to like Dean. I don't like his on-person persona. They be calling women bitches and all type of shit. Like, I know them niggas not really like that. And if they are, then that's even sadder. I assume, I try to give the best. I assume these niggas is just against it, right? They're just trying to just be the most viral. But let's say he is like that, then fuck him too. I'm not the biggest fan of either of them. But you're not going to sit here and try to bitch somebody else. And then when you get bitched, because your wife is literally getting pile drived by big cock. And then for you to sit here and be like, I think this interview's over. You sound like a fucking hoe. You sound like a hoe, my nigga.
sheer facial expression that one pierced Adam right in his heart. And it is the very thing I warned him about years ago, is that pretty much anyone, at any time, can now pull this trump card out on him and basically say, yo, dude, you're a massive cuck.
I'm gonna do the gentle thing.
That's cool.
And I'm not gonna elbow you in the face or give you a Larry Wheel style slap.
Adam22 has never swung on anybody in his life. That is the most empty threat I've ever heard. Come on, gang.
I'm just gonna politely
Come on.
ask you to exit the podcast.
Hey, fuck this podcast.
Yeah.
Give a fuck.
Okay.
You started with me.
All right. Don't get beat up on the way to the car.
And the other thing is,
He did start with him. You tried to bitch him, and he bitched you back, but more effectively. Like, it's actually laughable. Look, I'd rather get beat up, knocked out, slapped a million times before I let my girl take the biggest dicks of all time in the entire industry. That's the last thing I would do.
guys, after the display that we saw Adam put on in the ring, where he did not land or even throw a single punch,
Not
and
a
he really
single
just
one.
cowered in the corner, no
Not
one
a
wants to hear
single
about
one.
him whooping someone's ass.
Honestly, I'm going to keep it a buck, bro. And I'm sorry, Jamari. I know I was supposed to let you talk. But that is facts, though. It doesn't matter what it is, right? Well, it depends, right? But no woman wants to see their man be bitched. They don't. They think their man is the toughest. They be in the bed. He be talking like, ooh, if I was there, that nigga, ooh, They always go fucking feral. But as soon as they really get into the mix, he didn't even try to throw a punch. Look, chat, I can go up against fucking Thor right now. I'm gonna at least throw one punch, my nigga. Instead, I would at least do one, like, even if that shit would have got blocked, he would have broke my hand into a million pieces. I would at least throw one punch. Now, you gotta be pussy. You gotta be a bitch. And I think, honestly, that was the boiling point for her. She was like, I already could fuck whoever I want because he lets me. Adam lets me fuck whoever I want. And he's also a bitch. So it's not like, let's say I do fuck someone, he's not gonna go beat them up. He's pussy. I feel like this was really the drawing point for her. And she was like, yeah, let me do a couple more scenes, get a couple more money. Or she wasn't even getting money from the scenes from what it sounds like, which is even crazier. I'm surprised by that because she brought you into her business, by the way. You were just interviewing broke-ass rappers. Let's keep it a buck. And so for you to keep a majority of the money, okay, let me stack this money up and let me get 50. Let me get 50 out that divorce. Smart. She's a smart
or
woman.
beating someone down ever again.
She's a smart woman.
But yet here he was once
She was
again
able
on
to. She was able to get fucked and take his money. W. Lena.
Twitter saying, I almost had to
W.
give
Lena.
him his third ass whooping of the week. And it's not just men who talk to him this way, but also women.
One quick question. Are you concerned about your child? I believe she's a daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever worry that one day she'll see this content and maybe would you want her to be doing content like this? Is this something that would make you proud as a father to a
I think that's a weird question. I understand the sentiment. It's like you don't want your daughter to do porn, right? But it's like I hate thinking about like kids in that way. It's like, bro, we gonna get there when we get there. And I don't think like if my daughter or whoever were to come upon my content when they get older and choose that's what they're gonna do forever, that's a whole different situation, bro. Like we talking about a fucking child, gang. That's just a weird thing to think about. I understand the sentiment though, because it's like you wouldn't want your child to do that. You wouldn't. But it's just a weird sentiment.
young daughter?
I think every parent wants to see their offspring do better than them. So for sure, I wouldn't like to see her, just sort of default to that just because she knows that her parents did it. I know a lot of girls who make a shitload of money on and don't even show their nipples. So I can't just look at only profession and say like, oh.
That's also a good point. But I think it's overall just the idea of sexualizing yourself, which is like, there's levels to it, right? I've seen these losers. It's like one of those things where although she's not showing titties or ass or anything, these people already are objectifying her. They're itemizing her based off of just, bro, she could pop out with just a bikini on. They're already objectifying her, titties and all, even though it's nothing showing. But I get what he's saying.
That would be a hideous way for my offspring to earn a living one day, but
And it really just goes back to this idea that everything for Adam is all about money. I mean, I'm serious when I say, guys, that is a sickness that will deter your entire life.
You wouldn't say it's beautiful.
Well, I don't.
way to
No,
earn money?
obviously no. I would not call it beautiful though.
So wouldn't you want better for your own wife?
Ooh.
My
She like wrong, but also ooh. It's wrong in a way like you don't know their marriage or like their relationship, and like people agree on different aspects. There's open relationships, there's all these different things. But then for you to say, oh my God, that's a double-edged sword, gang. Because it's like they might have just agreed on the shit, which is fine. That's how relationships work. But also, you can't say you want the best for your daughter to not do this shit and you think it's hideous and disgusting and use all these nasty words, but then you're allowing your wife to go take BBC. Fair.
My wife has she loves her career. She loves the business that we're building. She's happy with it, you know.
Oh, I'm sure that she is, Adam. I'm sure that she is. Like I told you guys earlier, she really has been on this world tour.
Yeah. Well, you know how we do it.
I mean, really, guys, just look at the absolutely joyous expression on.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's
her
bad.
face.
That's
I won't
bad.
lie
That's
to you.
bad.
I
That's
don't think
bad.
I've ever seen her smile around Adam like
That's
that
bad.
once.
That's bad.
She is not afraid.
Yeah, guys, at this point, I'm really just praying for the daughter. And on a serious note, guys, like, if you were deeply into watching this stuff, if it has, like, that...
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm sorry. And this might sound, like, fucked up or anti-sex work. Y'all know I'm fully pro-sex work. The thing is, if I have a daughter, okay, cool. First couple years, whatever. But after that daughter gets... or that child, let's not make it a daughter specifically, a child that I have produced with this other person, right? After a couple years, gang, that shit gotta end. I'm sorry. Like, I know that's your career and everything like that, but that shit gotta end at a point. Like, we got a child, man. And there's way more bigger things, especially when we're both millionaires. Like, it gotta end. It do. It gotta end.
Strong grip on your life, you know, oh, I can't wait for the next scene type shit. I'm just here to tell you today to, like, really reconsider your life choices. And at this point, it's just become so normalized through apps like Instagram. So I'm not saying, like, you're dumb or you're foolish or you're an idiot for falling down that rabbit hole. Because obviously, many men, both young and old, do struggle with that addiction at this point, you know, in this digital era. But I really do want you guys to take a step back and think, because there is a better, much more enlightening life that you could be living out here. And at this point for Adam, like, not only is his reputation in the gutter, but he's also becoming, like, the creepy old man still trying to hang out with the youngest, newest influencers.
Hello, princess.
So true.
What up? How you doing? Oh, this is... I didn't recognize him with the do-rag.
Yeah.
That's crazy, and he got the same bottle from last... Oh, this is... Hello, princess.
I'm not even finna rant about this. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. The fact that Selena Powell, like, she got a lot of her fame from, like, jumping on one of these shows. She never fucked Adam, though. At least on screen. So the fact that you can see how she's acting, right? Look behind my screen right now. 3, 2, 1. She looked abrasive to his hold. Hello, princess. And she backs up immediately. She don't even hug him back. That's telling.
What up? How you doing? Oh, this is... I didn't...
Oh my gosh, she literally got out of there. Holy shit, that's bad.
recognize him with the do-rag.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And he got the same bottle from last night in his hand. Selena, what's going on? What?
No, this is a new one. We finished that one.
all right.
Selena, what's going on? She don't want to talk to you, gang. You're an old, weird, white weirdo. Damn, that was actually... You're an old, weird, white weirdo. W alliteration.
Whoa. Selena, why you running away?
Yeah, I don't know. In general, the guy's just giving off a nasty vibe. I mean, y'all have to keep in mind that at this point, I do think that Adam is well into his 40s. And this guy still gives into peer pressure. Keep in mind, this is right after he let some random 20-year-old girl inject something into his piece.
Out of all the ignorant shit I've done.
I mean, we already knew he was a piece of shit. But god damn. I didn't even know he was hanging out with Clavicular. Isn't Clavicular like 20? Bro, I'm in my 20s, bro, and I wouldn't hang out with Clavicular. That nigga is a young nigga, bro. I would not even hang out with Clavicular myself. Cause like, here's the thing, bro. You don't know. This nigga running OnlyFans and all types of shit. All of these women could be like 18, bro. And you're 40. That's weird. That's weirdo behavior. I can't even lie to you.
In my life, letting a random 25-year-old college girl shoot my up with some random shit. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, guys, I really just...
What?
All the ignorant shit I've done in my life, letting a random 25-year-old college girl shoot my up with some random shit. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, guys, I really just feel horrendous for this next batch of kids coming up. Because obviously they have some absolute brain-dead idiots to look up to. And yes, guys, for Adam, he is still out here shamelessly promoting his new scene. I mean, at this point, this guy is out here smashing reptile people. I mean, really, guys, the eyes never lie.
I saw this scene. I love Valentine Vixen. That's all I'm gonna say.
Just look deeply into this man's soul.
I hate her
and tell me that
face
he is
tattoos,
happy.
though.
But either
That
way,
shit's
I did
ugly
just
as
want to
fuck.
provide you guys with this hilarious update. Y'all let me know what you guys think about Adam 11 down below. Do you think this whole divorce
No,
saga
Adam
is a
11 is
legitimate
crazy
thing?
lore.
Or do you think...
No, we calling this nigga Adam 11 now. Fuck. Chad, I mean, let's be honest. There's nothing much to say on this. Like, I already been talking about it for 42 minutes, bro. There's nothing much else to say on this, bro. Like, this is just sad. This is a sad life to live. Like, it's actually the worst life to live. On that note, though, I love y'all. Be safe. Please, bro. Like, here's the thing. I want to make this a huge topic. If you come into a relationship and your wife is doing things like this and whatever, you do have to accept that. But I do think there is a certain respect that comes from if you're going to get married. If you're going to get married to someone who's going to do that, you have to draw a line in the sand, because it gets to a point where it's just too much. Like, me personally, like, it's not jealousy. It's just, if we're married, I'm yours and you're mine. It's that simple. But like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. Love you. Wolfpack over everything.